At its current state, I can't recommend this game, especially as a tactics title.
Captain,
There's very little
Zoria is
strategy
still with
involved.
us.
Here's why. 1. Lack of passive skills. The
Getting out
absence
of
of
jail
passive
for roaming
skills is a lazy
unsafely
design
isn't
choice that
right.
simplifies
That
the
doesn't
game's
make you any
balance
more
and
human.
limits the already minimal customization options. 2. Ineffective class skills. Many class abilities feel pointless. For instance, casting a damage barrier wastes your turn, only for it to be easily broken by any enemy in the same
Situation is
round.
bad.
Healer
Really bad.
skills also feel underwhelming, offering negligible healing since they aren't true
Get
healers.
yourself ready. We'll have to leave
3.
soon.
No
This battle
tactical
is
depth.
lost.
The combat lacks logic. Enemies can bypass your tanks with no consequences, but if you try to maneuver past an enemy archer, you're hit with an unpredictable opportunity attack. Retaliation mechanics are also inconsistent, taking away from any strategic planning. 4. Random extra turns. The randomness of enemies and, occasionally, your own characters gaining extra turns out of nowhere adds frustration, not depth. Bosses, in particular, can suddenly execute devastating final attacks when you thought their turn was over. 5. Useless stun mechanic. Stunning enemies seems pointless most of the time, since they recover without losing any meaningful actions. There's no delay turn mechanic to make this skill tactically viable. 6. Lack of turn control. You're forced to take your turn based on initiative, with no option to delay. This can lead to frustrating situations like healers acting before damage is taken, or stun abilities wasted before the enemy's turn. 7. Main character positioning. You're locked into placing the main character in the middle of the formation. If you want to play a squishy caster, tough luck. You'll be forced into poor tactical positioning. 8. Line of sight issues. Enemies seem to ignore obstacles like walls when casting spells, but your own abilities get blocked by even your allies, making positioning a nightmare. Additionally, the game has too many useless items cluttering your inventory, and there's no class that effectively uses two-handed weapons despite these items being present in the game. It feels like the developers had some great ideas, but never fully realized them. I appreciate the effort from a small dev team, but releasing a half-baked game and calling it done is disappointing.